Yeah, so I think I would look at this in two parts. First and foremost is that, and I think Adam covered this as well, is that the organization first needs to have a mindset shift.
Definitely.
Absolutely. I think they need to, and I think you stole some of my lines there. I was going to use the words like iterative myself, and oftentimes it's about taking a very use case centric approach. It's not that, I quite often see companies and marketers getting dragged into, I need technology with a 3-digit acronym. It could be whatever 3-digit acronym. But I think what works better is if you have listed out the use cases, right? Yeah, I want to make sure that when there's an existing customer that visits my website and looks at a credit card, I want to be able to latch on to that signal and send him or her an email, right, instantly, right? And that when you think like that, it forces you to really think about what you need to make it happen. In this case, your email ecosystem, your website ecosystem, your offline next best offer ecosystem, and your CRM ID systems really need to be connected and talk to each other. So easier said than done. And that's where you really start thinking in terms of how can I make that happen. And then you probably hit upon this notion of, there is this package software which is designed to exactly do that. And so therefore, can I get that package software in place? Now, can I start off with this use case, look at the value that I'm generating, do POCs, as Adam said, and then move to the next use case and then to the next and so on and so forth, right? So the first is about, as I said, mindset, and then the notion of adoption. I think from a vendor standpoint, one of the calls that we took is that we said that we're going to partner marketers all the way through the value creation process, from implementation all the way through value creation. And that's a very conscious choice we took, because we believe that a lot of the technology that we're building right now is very genuinely at the cutting edge of digital marketing. And oftentimes the knowledge that's required to sort of implement and use this technology effectively just keeps changing very dramatically, right? So it's important that we take a partnership approach. We see many technology implementation, marketing technology implementations also failing because they go into this big bang implementations, multi-year, there's a sale that happens of a marketing technology into an organization, and then there is this big sort of company that comes in to implement that, and then it really gets into multi-quarter implementations, which is good, but ultimately many of those may not yield results. It's not going to help Adam meet his next quarter's goals, right? So whereas if you take a use case centric approach, which is very clear again in Adam and his team's head, for instance, right? So then it becomes a lot more easier. You come in with a technology that's geared to do many things, but you start with something small and work your way up from there. So from our perspective, to summarize, we sort of partner all the way through to value creation, and that's worked very well for us.